Hey, what's up everybody? Well, today is super exciting for me. Panini dropped the bomb that they are having their second sport NFTs, and it is the UFC. Man, I woke up today to a couple people tagging me in this news, and I couldn't be more ecstatic because the UFC is the sport that I follow like nothing else. I watch all the events, all the pay-per-views, I follow the news, so I'm deeply in tune with this, and I am super excited that the UFC is the next sport. So you best believe I'm going to be covering this like crazy, and I'm going to have my largest investment in the UFC NFTs. So definitely follow if you want some commentary on this sport. So let's go ahead and start off by watching the 45-second intro clip that Panini has recorded to introduce you to these NFTs, and then I'm going to go over the blog post and some of the information. Let's get into that right now. Now, before we go over the drop dates and the checklist, I think it's also helpful to highlight this news here. Ariel Helwani, which is a reporter who covers the UFC, says, according to this article, the UFC fighters typically receive about 30% of their license apparel and merch in revenue, but in this new NFT deal with Panini, they'll get 50%. And so that's really important. You'll say, like, who cares how much they get? Well, it's really important because if the Panini has a extra special deal with them to where they're used to getting 30% and Panini's paying them 50% of the NFTs, I mean, come on, guys. That means that there is a financial incentive for the UFC fighters to promote these UFC NFTs. And that's excellent. So we can expect to get, I mean, UFC fighters, they're all over social media, Instagram and Twitter specifically, and if they're getting a half cut on these NFTs, man, we can expect them to be, busting open packs, like kind of pointing people to go buy their cards. I mean, this is going to be great. This is going to be a huge boost to this NFT market. And if you're really not into UFC NFTs, you can expect some cross-platform boosts. So I mean, people who are coming in to Panini through the UFC, they'll also get exposed to the NBA and all other future NFTs that Panini promotes. So this is good for the Panini marketplace and platform as a whole, but it specifically will provide a nice boost to the UFC NFTs and kind of help ensure their success, which I'm really excited about. So this is the blog post that Panini posted, and they have some of the cards here. This is the global icons with Usman on it, and this is one of their tie-dye parallel cards with Masvidal, and I believe that these are two of the base cards. So they said that they announced that they're going to be bringing both Select and Prism designs to the blockchain. So those are the two that the UFC has. The first was Prism, then they had Select. Select is the base set and most of the parallels and inserts that they've announced, but they also are going to be bringing Prism designs as well. And so they say they're going to be rolling them out over a 6-week period beginning on August 9th at 10 a.m. and continue through September. So August 9th and 10th are the first big dates that you want to have on your calendar. So the very first drop is going to be the base set for $10, and you're going to get 3 of these Select base cards in a pack. Later that same day, guys, 2 pack drops on the same day. They're going to have the Global Icons insert. And so those are going to be selling for $15, and you're going to get one of the Global Icons insert, which again is this design right here with Usman, and then 2 more of the base cards in your pack. if they follow the same sets as the NBA, they'll probably be limited to 500. However, with this tie-dye parallel, it says it's numbered to 49. I'll get into that in a second, but it's important to note that the first $49 parallel that the NBA did was the silvers, and they were limited to 149. The tie-dyes are limited to 49, which is the rarest of all. I mean, the NBA they just did golds, but their next after the silvers was the blue circles at 99. I mean, they're starting off right now at 49, super rare. So you kind of wonder, will the global icons then follow the same insert numbers as the NBA, which are all 500? That's their marbles, their high voltage, their sneakers. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This tie-dye parallel being such a low number makes me think that maybe they think that the UFC, maybe has a smaller market than the NBA. I think that's true. And therefore maybe that they have smaller numbers. So I think 500 for the global icons, minted to 500 is probably the max. They might follow that, they might go lower. So it'll be interesting to see, but 500 or less for the global icons, I would assume. So on August the 9th, we have two different drops, 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you get in on that. Then you can come back the very next day at 10 a.m. and get the tie-dye insert. Now, the global icons is a set list of 25, and the base set is a full 300 set. They had them into three categories of 100 cards each. They have the concourse level, the premier level, and the octagon level. And so there's 100 in each of those. I'm going to be going over the checklist on a video tomorrow and kind of giving you, especially those who don't follow the UFC or not sure who's who, just so you know who you should target, which ones will be the great hits, and also going over those insert checklists. So you can come back tomorrow for a video on that. And then in September, a date to be announced, they're going to have the Color Blast insert, which is the Prism set. And those will be at $15. And then you're going to have the gold parallels, which are numbered to 10. So once again, that's probably going to be the full 300 set. You're going to get one of those and then 9 of the base cards, and then the gold vinyl, which are going to be a Dutch auction, and those are limited to one, once again, that full 300 set. So once we get to the gold parallel and the gold vinyl, that mirrors the NBA quite well with the numbers, numbered to 10, numbered to 1, and Dutch auction. Sorry, can't speak obviously. Dutch auction. So this is really exciting. I'm glad that they've given us a roadmap for August and September so we know what to expect. I'm really excited about these, and I think it's just going to be amazing. Before I end this video, it's really important for you to kind of understand the history here, because there is actually now a real competition between Dapper Labs and Panini. Because if you're aware, Dapper Labs, which are the ones who did the NBA Top Shot, now they do video moments, so video clips, but they were the first to the NFT market with licensed NBA cards. And then Panini comes in and they start off with NBA cards, but they're doing, of course, actual physical, non-animated cards. But then the Dapper Labs announced shortly after that they were planning to, their second entrance into the NFT market was going to be the UFC. And so they have this page here, UFC On Flow, where you can put in your email address and let you know that you can register for early access. I don't know when this page appeared, probably at least 3 months ago. I put in my email and I have not gotten any updates. There's not been any chatter about, a release date for this. So it's kind of been, it's not shelved, but they haven't made any progress on it. And so, how interesting is it that Panini now, after kind of matching them with the NBA, they were the first to bring the UFC to market. And so, Panini is absolutely killing it. They've done a fantastic job by being first to market and kind of incorporating all these elements, such as, challenges and roadmaps for pack drops and lots of pack drops. And, they're just doing an excellent job. I'm super excited, and I'm glad that they got first movers advantage by being the first to bring the UFC to the blockchain. And, I think that is a very good sign for Panini and their blockchain efforts. So, anyways, that's it for today's video, just to introduce you and to let you know to put August 9th and 10th on your calendar to not miss out on those 3 pack drops over 2 days. Come back tomorrow and I'm going to go over the checklist and kind of show you who's included, and also who the big hits will be, who you should target if you want to start collecting these. Okay guys, until tomorrow, peace out.